Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. This is a little bit of a different setting today. I am all snuggled up on my couch. I've got a blanket. I'm sipping tea out of my Würzburg mug that Amelia got me for Christmas from the €1 shop. It's really cool. It's got like the residence all over it and Würzburg written here. It's like my favorite mug at the moment. And I just thought, do you know what? I am just going to sit down and answer some of your questions. I have been getting so many questions lately. So this is like an accumulation of questions from the last few months that I've been receiving. My little girl Amelia is at school at the moment, Matteo is napping, Rob is at work, and this is just a perfect opportunity to just sit, connect with you guys and answer all of these questions that I've been receiving. And I have to say, hands down, one of the best things about my YouTube channel for me is all of the incredible, like wonderful, lovely, heartfelt messages that I get sent on a daily basis. I am just so incredibly grateful to any of you who have taken any amount of time in your day to message me, whether it be a comment under my videos or a private message on Instagram. I love hearing from you all. I love hearing your stories. I love hearing your feedback on the topics I talk about. And I have to say, one of the worst things about my YouTube channel, there's not many bad things, but one of the worst things is the fact that I do receive a lot of messages and I can't get back to all of you, and it's just literally impossible. And right now I'm kind of at the point where I don't have a super huge YouTube channel by any means, but sometimes I will get hundreds of messages a day, whether it be just like comments under my videos combined with you know, the Instagram private messages, and it just gets so overwhelming. I want to get back to you, that's what I mean, like I want to reply to your message, but I just find myself not being able to, because obviously I'm a busy mum, you know, YouTube takes up so much of my time, and I have friends and family scattered all around the world. I have 4 siblings, we're all scattered around the world. It's really hard to keep in contact with everybody, and so my friends and my family that I know personally are my first priority. But basically my point here is that I absolutely love receiving your messages. I read every single one of them and I want to reply, and I always try my best to reply, but if I don't, it's not because I don't love your message. Okay guys, so moving on to the actual questions. I'm just gonna put my cup over here. Okay, so a question that I have been getting asked a lot lately is, Antoinette, when are you going to be visiting New Zealand? It's been a while. Yes, it has been a while since I've been to New Zealand. It has been 3 years. And I can't believe that. Like, do you know what? I'm not going to get emotional because I'm not really in that kind of a mood right now. But it's been a long time and we weren't planning for it to be 3 years between visits. Absolutely not. But life has just been so busy. We're building a house. Just all sorts of things have been happening that have prevented us from getting back to New Zealand. And it's time. It is definitely time. And I said to Rob the other day, like we were talking about it, we're never going to leave it that long between visits ever again. Yeah, it's just ridiculous really. But we are heading back to New Zealand for a whole month, even maybe a little bit over a month, at the end of July, early August, in Amelia's summer holidays here in Germany. And so it's going to be incredible. Yes, it's going to be winter in New Zealand, but do you know what? I don't care. I don't care. It is what it is. We're going to make it work. All I really care about is that I will be seeing family and friends and spending quality time with my loved ones. I don't care about the weather. I don't. Ideally, we would be going in summertime in Amelia's like winter holidays in Germany, summer holidays in New Zealand, but that's really complicated here to get time off and all that kind of thing. We were planning on going for Christmas this year. It didn't work out because of the house building. But we're going to go in her German summer holidays and it's going to be amazing. So anyway, the next question that I have been getting asked all the time is, when are you moving into your new house? Is your house finished? And all of those kind of house related questions. No, our house is not finished. We are still living in our old house, but we should be moving in springtime. So in a few months, I think our house will probably be ready. It's been a lot of waiting, a lot of setbacks, but it's finally going to be happening and it's not too far away. So we're super excited about that. I will keep you guys updated. I'm going to do like a full house tour when everything is set up. So it's going to be awesome. We can't wait, and we're just sort of rolling with it at the moment because everything always takes longer when you're building a house. Everybody who I've spoken to who have built a house have similar problems to us with dates and all of that kind of thing. So right now we're just like, it is what it is. We will be in our house this year sometime, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, so the next question, this is kind of like a reply to some of the comments I have been getting on my videos. I've been getting a lot of comments like this from Germans. If you watch my videos, most of you will know that I live in Lower Franconia, Unterfranken, and it's a beautiful wine region. I live in the Würzburg district, so I don't directly live in Würzburg, the city. I'm just outside the city. And it's really beautiful here, but a lot of people say that this is the most unfriendly area of Germany, and I've had Germans say to me that even as Germans moving from a different part of Germany to this area of Germany, they've been really shocked by how unfriendly people are. And I found that so funny, like, so, well, not funny, just interesting, because yeah, it was a little bit of a shock for me when I first came to New Zealand, where people would blatantly not smile at you when you smiled at them, and you know, you'd say hello to people and they wouldn't say hello back and things like that. And I thought it was just a German thing. But apparently this area of Germany is particularly unfriendly. And I have people ask me if I agree that this area of Germany is really unfriendly compared to other parts of Germany. And I have to say, I don't know. I haven't noticed. To me, all the other areas of Germany where I have visited, it's been pretty similar. And it's kind of funny, I was walking Amelia to school this morning and there was actually a little bit of sunshine and blue sky. And 5 people smiled at us as we walked past, even before I smiled at them. So I think it is very sort of weather related here in Germany. I think people are more likely to be a little bit more friendly when the sun is shining. So I don't know, that's just what I have sort of come to learn. It also depends on the day. Maybe it was just a coincidence, these people were in a good mood, and also the fact that these people may have seen us around the area and sort of were used to us and they smiled at us. So I don't know. It depends. So next time I visit a different city in Germany, I'm going to take note and see if the people are more friendly than the people around here. Because yeah, I think it'll be interesting to kind of compare that. But for the most part, I'm just so used to it here that it's like, whatever. Okay, so another question that some of you have been asking is, Antoinette, do you work? Do you have a job? Like, what do you do? So the answer to that is I am currently a stay-at-home mum and I work from home. And so working from home means I make YouTube videos, and that's my job at the moment. And so I'm a qualified high school teacher and I have a bachelor's degree in design, like visual arts and design. I started making YouTube videos just for fun. It was just a little hobby of mine and I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the feedback. I enjoyed being able to express my feelings and my thoughts. So my husband Rob and I, even before we had kids, we made the decision together that I was going to stay home with them for the first 3 years of their life. I know a lot of parents, they want to go back to work as soon as possible and put their kids in daycare, and I'm absolutely not judging anybody. Like, whatever decision you make, that's your own personal decision and that is right for your family. But for us, we just wanted for at least one of us to stay at home with the kids. And so during that time I started my YouTube channel. And it was just a hobby, as I mentioned. I just dabbled a little bit in YouTube and I never in a million years thought it would come to anything. And then I slowly started getting a little bit of like ad revenue from some of my videos, and I was like, you can make a little bit of money on YouTube. And so I was really surprised about that. So Rob and I, we made this little bit of a pact that I would continue with YouTube and see where it led me. And if I wasn't sort of earning a little bit of an income by the time Mateo was 3, I would have to cut back on YouTube or just not do it altogether and go to work. And so that's what we decided on. I just continued bringing out videos and just pouring my heart into this content here on my channel. And you know, my channel slowly started to grow. Like, it hasn't grown super fast, but I have almost 50,000 subscribers at the moment, and I get quite good engagement on my videos, and I'm able to earn a little bit of ad revenue every month. And also I sometimes do sponsorships, so I try and do maybe a sponsorship a month, or sometimes even more than that. If there's a sponsorship that comes up that I really resonate with, like a company, I will accept a sponsorship with a company, and I'm able to earn a little bit of money through my sponsored videos. But I'm really picky about who I work with. I get messaged all the time by so many different companies. There's no way that I'm going to promote anything to my subscribers, to you guys, that I don't believe in and I don't love. So YouTubers, they can earn money through sponsorships, through ad revenue and things like that. And earning money on YouTube, it's really up and down. It really depends on whether you've had a good month. Like over Christmas, I had a really good month. You know, some of my videos did quite well, and I had some really great sponsorships, and that was a great month for me. But then it like really drops after Christmas. So some months are a little bit where you're not earning that much, and then other months are really good. So YouTube, it's very unpredictable. And obviously I'm not rich from YouTube or anything like that. It's just a way right now that I can stay at home with my kids and be available for them, and still, you know, work from home. And I really genuinely love it. I love it so much. And I really want to keep pushing with my YouTube. And it's not even really about money. It's just I genuinely love the community, and I love being part of this, you know, little YouTube community. I love connecting with other expats. I love connecting with Germans. I learned so much from you guys, and this YouTube channel has become so much more than what I thought it would be. It's kind of interesting with YouTube and ad revenue and working with companies and things like that, because it really doesn't have a lot to do with the amount of subscribers that you have. There's some YouTubers that have a lot of subscribers, like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they don't have very good engagement on their videos. You know, their videos may only get a couple of thousand views or something like that. And then there's other channels that are quite small, and you'll see they'll get, you know, like 20,000 views, 100,000 views or more every video. So basically your ad revenue has nothing to do with the amount of subscribers that you have. It has everything to do with the amount of views that you get. So it's really complicated. I should probably make a whole video on this, because I know a lot of people are quite curious about how YouTubers make money. But yeah, a subscriber count, you know, it's really good for your channel's image and that kind of thing. But as far as like making money with YouTube, it's more about the views. And also companies, they don't really care about your subscribers. It's all about your engagement and how many views you get per video. And to be honest, I just want to bring out good content. I don't really think too much about my views. I just really want to grow my channel sort of authentically. And you know, the thing is with sponsored videos, they are sometimes not received very well. Like, people get really angry, like the viewers, they don't like sponsored videos at all. And so this is really tricky. That's why I don't take on too many sponsorships, because I want to keep my content authentic. But I don't really have a choice at the moment. It's either make sponsored content sometimes, or just don't do YouTube at all. You know, I put in so much work into my videos, and I do it when my kids are sleeping, when my son is napping, on the weekends, things like that. Honestly, it takes me hours and hours to get out every single video. I have to plan the video, you know, you need to research it, and then recording it. You know, me finding a time where my kids aren't there, or my husband is home to look after them, where I can sit quietly and record my videos. And then there's the editing and the uploading and making the thumbnail and writing the description, all of that kind of stuff that is involved in making a single video. And it is so much work. I put hours and hours of work into my YouTube channel, and so does every other YouTuber out there. Total respect to anybody doing YouTube. It doesn't matter whether you have a small channel or you have like a really big following. It is the same amount of work. Honestly, it takes hours to get a video out there. And if you want like a really quality video, and with like all the editing and all of like, you know, fancy transitions and that kind of thing, then wow, that takes a long time. And I don't think viewers realize how much work is put into bringing the content out, you know, bringing out the videos. And so yeah, what I'm trying to say is that people think, oh, you know, it's such easy money for YouTubers, blah, blah, blah. It's not. It is so much work, so much hustle behind the scenes to get videos out. And the reason why I do it is because I love it. I love YouTube. I love being part of this community, as I mentioned. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, please like bear with me if I sometimes have sponsored content, and I always try and bring out sponsored content that I think will appeal to my audience and that I genuinely resonate with. And so I'm really, as I mentioned, careful about the content I promote. And so some people have written to me and they'll say, oh, like, I hate your sponsored videos. The majority of my videos are not sponsored, and once in a while I will slip in a sponsored video if I have a great opportunity, and so I really appreciate those of you who are understanding of that, so thank you. Okay guys, so I've just looked at the time and I have to pick up my little girl from school very soon. I've got time for one more question, and so this question I have actually been getting asked a lot lately, and that is, Antoinette, will you be auditioning for The Voice of Germany again? Some of you will probably know that I tried out for The Voice of Germany quite a while back. It was like 3 years ago now, and I made it right through to the Berlin callback auditions. I made it past 3 audition rounds in Frankfurt. I was invited to the callbacks, and I totally blew it, and so I didn't even make it on TV because everybody that gets onto the blind auditions has to pass through like the final like audition round. Anyway, I made a whole video on this, which I will link below, but I completely blew my audition. It was really bad, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I would like to try and audition again. So I've decided that no, I don't think I'm going to audition for The Voice again. The main reason for that is I don't want to be tied to this crazy contract. And so I had to sign this insanely long contract when I signed up with The Voice, and I don't think that I want to do that. I've got 2 kids. I want to be flexible. I want to be able to visit New Zealand and travel, and if I'm tied to some contract like for The Voice, I don't think that I will enjoy that. So that's what would happen if I ended up making it onto The Voice. Not saying that I would, but if I happen to, then you have to sign a contract, and it's a pretty intense one, and I want to be able to be flexible and free, and I love that feeling of being able to do whatever I want. So no, I don't think I'm going to be auditioning for The Voice again. Part of me would love to do that. I really would like to see how far I could go, because I really blew that final audition last time. I really would love to do that audition again and see how far I could go, but I don't know. I don't think it's for me. I love watching The Voice of Germany. I am so just impressed by the people on there, and especially the Voice of Germany kids, or the Voice kids. Absolutely blown away. Like, I think the Voice kids has such a high level of talent, and I just I'm amazed by these kids. So for now, I'm just going to be watching it on TV and enjoying it. But I'm thinking of maybe making a second YouTube channel with music, Antoinette Emily Music. I don't know what I'm going to call it. But it's just an idea. I don't know if I'll end up doing it, but let me know if you'd be interested in subscribing to my music channel. We'll see how it goes. So anyway guys, I have to go pick up my little girl from school. I have to wake up Mateo. He's still in a deep sleep. I am so lucky. Mateo is 3 and he still sleeps for 2 hours in the afternoon. I am just holding on to this nap because I know that it's not going to last for much longer. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I would love you to consider subscribing to my channel. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, and I will see you again really soon. Bye!